And we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TomOrigins, and today I am accompanied by my girlfriend, Helen Origins.
Hello.
There we go. Helen and I have been camped up in the living room getting everything set up for you, your beautiful faces. And today we're live streaming the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal. There's been some leaked gameplay that's been a bit hit and miss with the community. Some people have said it's been good. Some people have said it's been bad. I've not seen it. I didn't want to see it until after today. I wanted to let Call of Duty show me their narrative, show me what they've got to show us. Apparently, I don't know too much about this, but apparently we're going to get some YouTube content creators who are going to be, well, they got tucked away in secret, really, and they filmed a lot of multiplayer gameplay stuff. So we're going to see their gameplay that they recorded in secret, and that we're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, I've got the YouTube Call of Duty, shout out to Call of Duty, shout out to the Call of Duty YouTube channel. Call of Duty live stream right now, waiting for the multiplayer reveal. I think whenever I find the TV remote, I'll try to not make it too loud, that it'll knock the tripod over. But there we go. Because we're going to be sat on ground level with you guys, just so the audio isn't too naff. I'm going to go upstairs and sort some final technical settings out. Hopefully you guys are in a good position. And there we go.
That's better.
That's a bit better.
That's better.
Good shout there from Helen. There we go. I'm going to go and sort out the final bits of settings. We have 5 minutes remaining, and I can't wait to see Helen. Take it away. I'm joking.
What?
No, just maybe.
So knock.
Maybe talk about, I don't know, something like, what are you looking for? What have you liked about Modern Warfare? And what would you like to see in Black Ops, maybe? Because you've never played a Black Ops game. You played a Modern Warfare. This is the first Call of Duty game that's been Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
No, actually, it was not actually. I played
World War Call of Duty World War II.
So I played World War II.
Okay, so Call of Duty World War II was your first one. Now you've spent a lot more time, arguably, invested into Modern Warfare. What would you like to see from Black Ops? What are the 5 things you would like to see in Black Ops whilst I go and quickly sort this settings out?
Guns.
Guns? What? Guns?
Outfits. Grenades. I don't know. I don't know. It's meant to have good graphics, isn't it? So that'd be nice to see. Having it looking nice. An interesting storyline, even though I don't know if when I'll be able to get to play it, when I'll get around to playing it, but if I do, then an interesting storyline. Small maps on the multiplayer, because they're more interesting than the big maps. I don't know. Well, because I liked the small maps in Modern Warfare, like the shipment and the shoot house a bit. The camos again, the gold camo would be nice. And the platinum, the obsidian and the Damascus, all them camos you can work towards, they were good, so yeah. Hello. Hello, chat. TomOrigins there, putting some symbols in the chat. Whoop whoop. I can't do that. Wait, hang on, shall I put it on as well? Did I do well? I don't know if I did well, but anyway. But yeah, it should be good. And we Tom has pre-ordered it for us, so that should be good. So I'm looking forward to it. It's me there putting some stuff in the chat. We've got our nibbles and drinks. Oh, it's live in 60 seconds. Okay. If you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me. Yeah. It's live in 60 seconds. Here we go. Less than a minute. Let's go. Am I going to be the first to see it? I wonder if Tom's going to be down in time. Ooh. Oh. Waiting for Call of Duty. And you missed it.
No, I didn't miss it. I didn't visit. I'm
here.
here.
It was amazing.
No.
Oh, it was great.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was here. I'm here. Oh my god, it's not even started yet.
No.
Helen!
It said 60 seconds.
It's gone now.
It said 60 seconds.
Do you know what was cool though?
Then it said waiting for.
Helen, like the stream.
Oh.
Like it.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you're okay.
Yes, you were fantastic.
Guns!
Guns!
Guns, outfits, small maps. Because
cheaper microtransactions. That's what I would like to see.
Well, I don't do
That's what I would like to see. Cheaper microtransactions. I would like to see a plethora of cheaper microtransactions.
Yeah, small maps.
Oh.
And, we're here.
The stream is sponsored.
The picture of vehicles, weapons, or gear does not indicate participation, sponsorship, or endorsement.
Oh. Very cool.
Beautiful.
Very cool, very cool. You've got some nibbles.
Okay, that.
Gonna crack open a drink. Yeah. There we go.
You hear it?
Oh god. Very cool. I'll just give the screen a little tap for me, please.
I think about that myself.
It's overexposed. Or maybe just zoom it out just a smidge. It's like a pinch zoom out.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's okay. There you go. Oh. That'll be fine. Thank you for watching. Let's get involved. Let's see what's happening. Oh, look at that. It's got a timer. It's got a timer.
14 minutes.
It's 14 minutes. Where are we over? Are we over Verdansk? Is this Verdansk? I'm excited.
Looks like the opening for EastEnders.
Do.
It does. It does though.
This looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to this.
Just waiting for EastEnders to start now. It looks like.
13 minutes. Imagine if it just dropped a nuke on Verdansk.
We have to sit here now, 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Watching them play.
Yeah. Oh, we're in a spy plane, a Russian spy plane.
Not really a spaceship.
Oh. It's not a spaceship, is it?
Yeah, it's set in space.
It's not set in space.
Yeah.
We're not having another Call of Duty game set in space. I will 180 my nan off a roof.
Imagine if it's set in space.
It won't be set in space. It's set on the boots on ground in many locations across the globe. Not in space. We're not having a space Call of Duty game again. No, I refuse. They are very, up themselves sometimes with the little teasing they do. They're just teasing us. I swear it's going to nuke Verdansk,
It's staying for 12 minutes now.
How sick would it be? How sick would it be if they nuked Verdansk and then after this went live, you would then have to sit and do an update for Warzone, and then when you load in, you see like the impact of the nuke.
Hang on, it might actually take 12 minutes. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. We've got 12 minutes. Well, a bit more than 12 minutes until it starts anyway.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in with me and Helen. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. We have brought you today into our living room to share you or to share with you the excitement of Call of Duty. That and also Xbox Series X and Series S have gone live, so you can now pre-order as of the 22nd of September an Xbox. So that's pretty cool. I've made a video on that. It's gonna get uploaded after this. But right now, this is more important. Call of Duty time, baby! Woo! Call of Duty. I love planes. This is a flight simulator.
That's what we're going to do for the next 12 minutes.
That's, you know, it takes a while to fly to Verdansk, you know? I've not been on holiday due to the epidemic, so...
Something else.
Feels like I'm on a really rubbish Ryanair flight.
We're in space.
Well, you're not in space.
We are in space. You're in space.
No, it's not space.
That's space.
That's the orbit.
How is that space?
That is not in space.
It's space.
Hello. That is orbit. They're in orbit.
Anybody's in the chat. Tell me
That is not space. It's not. They're in orbit.
That's space. That's nearly space.
Yeah. It's the bit before space.
Well, nearly space then. Almost space.
Alright, if they drop a bomb on Verdansk, I'm gonna run to the shop across the road and down a Mountain Dew. Alright.
That's an excuse for you to do Mountain Dew.
Live on stream at the end. If they nuke Verdansk in this multiplayer trailer, I will down a bottle of Mountain Dew on
No,
stream.
I really won't, because it's multiplayer trailer, so why would they nuke WARZONE that?
Because they might, as a teaser of what's to come. Well, it says capture, and we've got a picture of some boats. Something's gonna happen. The budget on these things are amazing. Now Raven Studios, or Raven Studios
9 minutes.
and Treyarch have put this together is fantastic.
How are they going to beat it next year?
Hmm?
And how are they going to beat it next year?
I don't know. I don't know how they could beat it next year, but this has been insane. With the fight, what is it, a week-long Easter egg to solve, and then the waiting, and then this. It has been crazy. It has been absolutely crazy. Wait, now it says capture and it shows like a big chunk of land. Wait, is that not the Verdansk map?
That's if there's plane.
This is the wing. This is the wing of the plane. That's the wing of the plane. So, oh my god. It's gonna drop a bomb, Helen. It is. It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to drop a bomb.
It is me. Does that mean that... That means then that every time you go into WARZONE now, that's going to look like with the nuked version of it.
Yeah. I think it's going to nuke Warzone as a way of saying goodbye to Verdansk, and we're going to get the introduction of the new Warzone map that's going to come. Because we know Black Ops is going to have... We know Black Ops Cold War is going to have a Warzone mode. We know it's going to have a Warzone mode, and we know that there's also going to be a Season 6 for Modern Warfare in the next couple of days. You know, so we're going to have to wait and see.
Days?
I think we're in the final. We're nearly, we're nearly at the end of Season 5. Season 6 is going to come, and it's going to bring Zombie Warzone, and it's going to bring Night Vision Warzone. So, maybe it's going to bring a new map. Who knows?
Zombie one sounds cool.
I'm so excited. The end of 2020 is going to be sick. It's going to be lit. Lit 2020. you are watching the stream and you are not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. It means a lot to me and Helen. It brings us one step closer to achieving something.
Achieving something.
And also drop a like.
We should do what that guy did. Like 5.
Thanks, fine.
We're just chilling, we're vibing, we're snacking, we're having a good time. I'm looking forward, I've got the Pepsi right here. I'm excited. It's a slow burner. It's a slow burner. They do like doing this to us. They like teasing us.
Not started yet though. It starts at 6.
No, yeah, it doesn't officially start till 6 o'clock UK time.
Or 10 AM. EST. ET.
Oh, that's a TikTok. No, okay.
Flight status update entering potentially hostile territory. No threats detected. Radar clear.
What I love is like they could have easily just put like Black Ops Cold War like multiplayer reveal and just played some like dubstep in the background. But the fact that they've not and they've got like this moving loading screen. Let me give a shout out to this person. What does that say? Flex. Flex. How do I watch the live stream in Twitch? I tried that myself. I don't know how the Twitch one works. This is on the Call of Duty YouTube channel. If you want to watch it full screen on the Call of Duty YouTube channel. But on the way out, make sure you drop a sub and a like. That'd be great. But yeah. Oh, you can just sit and watch this one. Thank you very much, Flex. Have a good day. Ugh. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remain. Woo!
Oh, I gave it the light.
Thank you. Much love to you, Flex. Mwah. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, he subbed as well.
Whoa, bro, you subbed. Thank you. Thank you. We're on the road to 3K. If I get 3K before the end of the year, I'm going to challenge my nan to a Mountain Dew drinking competition.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's beat cancer. I'm sure she can beat Mountain Dew. I'm sure she could. She's a unit. Alright, I'm saying it. I'm calling it. There's a shop. There's a shop in vicinity. I don't want to give away of our location in our secret hovel that we are living in. But there is a shop in close vicinity.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is there?
if a nuke gets dropped on Verdansk, your boy is gonna run across the shop in his sandals. He's gonna grab himself a twin pair of Mountain Dews and he's gonna drink them. One after the other.
It's just an excuse for you to drink Mountain Dew.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
for the content. It's for the boys. It's for the content. It's for the content. I'll do anything for the content. I'll do anything for the channel. TomOrigins for the win.
Raise the button. There we go. Buttons.
Mate, I'm telling you, it looks better quality on the phone than it does on TV.
Excuse me.
That's just a fact.
Can we watch it upstairs?
Shout out Liz
Thank you.
for the awesome TV. Thank you. Big sis Liz.
What watching this?
She will. She'll be at home with a little popcorn bowl waiting.
Yeah, it's a good TV. It's just it fitted better in my old room.
Yeah.
Right, come on.
Now Liz will be on the edge of her seat. What are you on about? She'll be hyped for Call of Duty. She'll be like out with Tyler. Come on, Tyler. Let's watch the Call of Duty. She'll be ready. 2 minutes. I swear, a nuke's getting dropped. If a nuke doesn't get dropped, I'll lose my mind.
You lose mine either way, but either good or in a bad way. Is that one yours?
Mm-hmm. We did that in sync. We both leant forward in perfect sync. 1 minute, boys! What?
It'll be 2 minutes. 'Cause it's...
Technically 2 minutes, but it's got the 1 next to the minute
Oh
number,
my
Helen.
god. You always say this, when something is £2.99, you always say it's £2 and not
Yeah, but it's not £3 yet.
It is though.
It's not. £2.99 isn't £3. It nearly is.
Oh, it's only £2. God.
No, it's different because right, if I'm buying something that costs $2.99, I say it's $3. Well, if my mum buys something that's $2.99, it's $2.
£299. Oh, that's under £200. But it's not really, is it?
Kind of is. Just a little bit more. I swear, this doesn't drop a goddamn nuke. I will nuke the bedroom with my monitor. Nuke! 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 Can you confirm the nuke inbound? I want to see a Michael Bay explosion on the Verdansk map. Because they did so much teasing. They teased it. They teased it so hard. They showed the bunker. They showed the nuke inside of the bunker. We heard a load of nonsense about nukes and nukes and nukes, and it didn't happen.
Here we go. I thought they'd be on spot, was it?
Might be. It was really high up.
Oh my god.
Verdansk is on the coastline. It does have a coastline.
Right there. The countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6,
oh,
5, 4,
3, 2.
1.
Happy New Year.
Oh.
Oh, what? No bomb? No nuke? Boutica! No, wait, hang on. It might still nuke. It might still. Oh my god.
Here we go. Hi everyone, I'm David Vonderhart.
It's Vondi!
Design Director at Treyarch. Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Vondi
On
Hart!
behalf of the teams at Treyarch and Raven and all our development partners across the world, thank you for joining us. Today, we do a little recon across all Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. The world, the missions, the weapons, the characters, and the systems. And you know, we'll make some fun announcements along the way. From here on out, we talk directly to you, the best fans in gaming. Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the studio, along with some of your favorite Call of Duty content creators and streamers. One thing you've come to expect from a Black Ops game is that we are never quite satisfied with the status quo. We are always looking for a way to do it better. But some things shouldn't change, and for every multiplayer game we make, one thing hasn't: how we start things off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
This is awkward. That pause! That pause!
That's loud.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Is it?
Oh, that's it. That's
Woo!
done. Woo!
Like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Alright. Oh!
Threat
Oh!
neutralized. You're here.
It's got Conor McGregor's music in it.
NATO has to offer. You're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades. We work off the books, operate in the shadows, to keep the wolves at bay. Today, we reshape the world.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
That's gameplay. That look good.
Them come.
North Atlantic.
punch that time.
Whoa!
Secure the submarine.
What? Swimming? 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 What is this? That's all sliding.
Ah, shit.
What?
Soviet convoy disabled.
I'll drive.
This looks sick! This is all gameplay? Or is some of it cinematic?
Yeah, that's all gameplay, isn't it?
The bits where it's in first person, it definitely is. That's first person, when the first person is gameplay.
Yeah, that is.
No, this running isn't. Unless it's a cutscene. There's woods. Go on, woods. That's gameplay. That first person stuff. Is this a story? Is this all multiplayer? No way, this is all multiplayer. It's Conor McGregor's music, so I love that.
Oh no.
Conor McGregor's music was that.
Digital copy and get early access to the open
October
beta
8th.
and instant access to the woods.
October 8th for PlayStation.
Oh, so
And it'll be October 16th for Xbox, because it'll be a
You
week
just
later.
saw it. This is an unapologetically Cold War game set in the 80s, but it's still a Black Ops game.
I love
And for
that.
over a decade, we built our multiplayer experiences atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars. Deniable operations that deploy around the world. Signature combat tailored to how you play. Connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone. Today, we're going to explore each of these facets of multiplayer. We're going to show you how this globe-trotting, cinematically connected experience is our most immersive yet. And then, we're going to show it to you in a way we never could before, with a little help from some friends. First up, the bedrock of Black Ops, deniable operations.
What's this?
These are the places in multiplayer you never saw, and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the books, and the targets and sources who stay off the record. The Cold War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our game's world and story and gameplay. Chaotic and always confidential, the deniable ops lie at the heart of multiplayer, raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world building. For Black Ops Cold War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in two ways.
Wow.
With the signature level design you've come to expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events. The fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the neon-soaked streets of Miami's famed southeast.
Also, like
Deniable
operations.
ops of the Black Ops stories inspired by history, but forgotten by the history books. We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer.
Deniable ops.
Later today, you'll see them play. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were.
I want to know what secret YouTubers have been involved
My
with
name
this.
is Brittany Beidelman. I am a level designer.
Oh, she's
I'm
a
Kendall
worker.
Snow, associate level designer.
I'm Brittany Perella, producer.
I'm Matt Kuntras, senior level designer.
In Satellite, a top-secret American recon satellite has lost power.
And crashed in the deserts of Angola.
So it's like story missions, but
With
online.
GI forces closing in.
Now it's a race to secure the crash site.
What I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this amazing natural space.
Wow, look at that.
Because larger maps have more components, we can apply more details into maps like Satellite, which make them feel even more natural. The satellite at the center is like a king of the hill. Anyone who wants it has to run toward you, because it's raised higher than the rest of the map.
I want to see that kill
I'm usually
streaks.
playing one of two ways. All in, full hand, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's 2 different regions mean I can play long and short range.
Well, look at the sniper.
tactics.
I'll be honest. I am trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun, that I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat.
And there's great cat and mouse style gameplay in Satellite.
How's
The
the
Crash
Tomahawk then?
satellite is a super fun spot to try and outfit your humans. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those classic Black Ops maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements fire up. East and West collide on the open seas, a top secret mission.
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken prototype nuclear Soviet submarine from the ocean floor.
The calm waters of Armada explode into massive naval conflicts as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With
Wow.
no lanes walling you in, players can engage on ships' decks, in the water, and on vehicles like wake runners and gunboats.
Yo, it's like Battlefield.
Armada is chaos in the best way.
This really cool map that gives this amazing sense of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find
Yeah.
and new ways to surround or flank
You can
your
swim.
enemies and get the upper hand.
A hidden safe house has been discovered right in the heart of the USSR, in the shadow of Moscow's opulent train station. With Spetsnaz dispatched, the area has gone hot.
I don't know what people are
So the
saying
Moscow
about
map
this
is
leaked
set
gameplay
in
because this
the
looks
dead
amazing.
part of a big city. So you're wandering through the streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
There's this sense that you've been dropped into a point in history.
This looks fantastic.
First thing I do is run right to the center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map.
Oh,
And
look at the shutting.
eventually, it doesn't take long, people are going to run through the metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people running right to your line of fire right off the bat.
It's a classic 3-lane map where teamwork really makes the dream work.
It's like ways to get across the map. You've got
January
3 big
17th,
ways of getting across.
1984.
So it's all
This
about
location
teamwork.
is heavily influenced by Miami's famous, or perhaps infamous, Ocean Drive.
Ocean Drive.
This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys,
Whoa!
go out onto the beach, out into the ocean.
You can dive in the water and wade along the coast to get the drop on the
No
other side.
way!
Or you can just go right down the street, bask in the neon light.
The
This
first time
looks
I played
fantastic.
Miami, I could hear this 80s nightclub music playing through the walls of one of the buildings. The little details make it lifelike and it becomes this joy to experience.
Basically, my goal is to never be on the main street in the center because that is sniper heaven and that is Britney hell. So I always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
Our art design teams worked really
Wow.
hard to bring the best
Wow.
flight experience to the players. You'll see that play out when you sneak in the shadows on the beach or engage enemies in the center strip.
Oh my god.
It really makes people feel like they're in Miami in the 80s. It's pretty cool.
This looks amazing.
In Crossroads, NATO has learned a large Soviet missile convoy is on its way to the border.
Special forces dispatched alongside MI6 to ambush the convoy and secure the weapons before all hell breaks loose.
Soviet convoy disabled.
It's one of our most cinematic maps with a boots on the ground feel that feels pulled from the campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect its own outpost to guarantee access to one of these tanks. But infantry combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn, and it's a mad dash to grab one. And now, running people over with the snowmobile is my favorite thing to do.
Each environment changes the dynamic of how you play and caters to unique loadouts. Crossroads is a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
Look at the RTXD.
There's no tiny maps then.
Yeah, no, these like big operation maps.
Frozen overlay.
Like Ground War. It's their version of Ground
Our
War.
visual
But with the
research
storyline behind
racked
it.
up miles visiting them all. Because if you're going to deploy around the globe in this game, that required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one in that process is photoscanning thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets ensure our upgraded, physically based renderer delivers the best-looking Black Ops yet, true 4K, high dynamic range with the true color and tone, ray tracing on systems that support it, photometric lighting courtesy of our Luminaire system, and overhauled contour terrain system. The result is gritty, it's believable, I dare say it's got ambience. Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt with more on modes and missions ahead.
Game mode.
We've talked a little bit about where you'll play, but let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War, our classic game modes are returning and they're better than ever. From the tried and true Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode Control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones in Domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint. And now we show you where the next Hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup, rotate, and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes, we're working hard to make this the most rewarding and competitive multiplayer experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, let's talk about the innovative new modes you'll be going to next. With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
VIP Escort began with a question. How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted Black Ops that first inspired this franchise? The result is Extraction in its purest form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort. In Black Ops, we normally task you with fighting, but VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as a VIP, your #1 job is to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying to stop you. As VIP, you'll skip Create a Class. You're too important after all. Instead, you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. The mission, stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of 2 possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your squad back on their feet.
So randomly, one person will get picked to be a VIP, and his team will have to help him.
Each team's choices and tactics create layers of strategy and counterplay, injecting the best of Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stay close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of what it means to play Cold War multiplayer.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6 experience you've come to expect. Combined Arms is where multiplayer gets bigger and badder, bringing together the best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay into a single cohesive combat experience. In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12 versus 12 battles, each customized and unique to its own environment. But these battles aren't just bigger or more chaotic. We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement and enhance one another on each map. Tanks, snowmobiles, wake runners, gunboats, and more. These vehicles amplify the action,
that's why there's
but
a
they
land,
also
sea, and
create
air.
jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight.
Because
The way I
there may be
personally play
boats and
Combined
stuff on
Arms
the
depends
water.
on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's
There's
rally
no
time,
boats in this
and I'm
Call of
pushing
Duty.
to capture every objective on the map. Whether that means loading up a gunboat on Armada or popping smoke so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads, I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen. And that's the thing. In Combined Arms, almost anything can happen. I'll seek out fun moments that aren't possible in other modes, like ziplining onto the enemy ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken out. At launch, you can expect even more Combined Arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this format can deliver. Take Armada, our most unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this
I saw the Commando assault rifle.
as each capture zone requires a different approach.
The Galil.
Will you attack surgically with a 2-seater wake runner, Gather your squad and storm the main ship. From ziplines that
This
traverse
looks
the maps of
amazing.
all new naval tactics, Armada is combined arms domination realized, bringing high stakes, high speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads,
That's the
you'll
Galil.
need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So whether you're hopping onto a snowmobile for a quick flank, or rolling up your sleeves and sticking on some C4, the story is yours to write in Combined Arms Domination. That's it for Deniable Operations for now. We've ziplined, crossed frozen lakes, and dipped into Miami's beaches. That's really just the start of the full Deniable Ops experience. Add up the work on your favorite classic game modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination, and it all stacks up to our most ambitious multiplayer yet. One you can play any way you want and in new ways you never expected. If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch of new stuff lined up just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your Deniable Operations. And now, I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our development pipelines to totally new technologies. But some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than ever to keep honing in on that authentic, classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights. Now we know that to you, combat is more than just pointing and shooting. It's about how your operator moves and beams through your surroundings. It's feeling the power of your weapon, how it reacts in your hands. It's the sound of bullets storming past you, the rattle and bang of
That's the
firing your
AK-7
weapon.
for you.
In Cold War, we're back to plausible, authentic, boots on the ground combat. And that has allowed us to not only
PK.
refine the feel of the game, but build on all the classic foundations of Black Ops. Heads-up gameplay,
Not ball action.
automated
Woo!
and grounded movement. Keeping your
CHA.
player experience in the front of our minds has also inspired a fresh wave of thinking across our creative class and SCORESTREAKS system, where we're introducing features that bring unprecedented transparency to your planning and cinematic wow moments to when you're playing. Now, innovating systems while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right, and we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute team effort, so I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun is almost always right in front of you and must look great. From a gun's seams down to its grime, the level of detail in Black Ops Cold War has never been higher. But our weapons also need to move in a realistic manner. You'll feel it in this game, whether you're clocking from long range or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of a gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark of the dog. We're sort of imagining all these guns as characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how weapons look, animate, and sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Let's talk about two of the most significant and impactful features of multiplayer. Create a class and score streaks.
Oh.
Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you without making trade-offs. This year, better starts with simpler. Create a Class will be a slot-based system.
Whoa.
No longer governed by allocations or the Pick 10 system, you'll always boast a full class of a primary, secondary, lethal, tactical, field upgrade, and a set of perks. Field upgrades are items placed in the world to give your team an advantage. You can earn them solely based on time, not score. And they are the only type of game content that works on a cooldown that lasts after death. Now, wild cards are back. In this system, in every class, you can pick one of 4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks, double the number of lethals and tacticals you have, or carry 3 primary perks from any mix of categories. Of course, a key component of creating
Whoa.
class is the gunsmith. In Black Ops Cold War, there are
No.
more optics and
It was never in
attachments
Black
to
Ops
unlock
1.
Yeah, but it's in the
than
Modern
ever
Warfare,
before.
so
Every primary weapon
That's
can be
unity in this
customized
game.
with 54 attachments
What?
across 8 different nodes or attachment points, with at least 6 options per attach point. By default, you can equip 5 attachments, or 8 with the Gunfire wildcard.
Oh
For
my
the first
god.
time, Gunsmith will show you what equipping an attachment does as positive or negative percentage. You can now build backwards, speccing out the perfect gun for results you want to see in the field. This takes the guesswork out of the system and helps us on our never-ending quest to make the most balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played. There's one more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned score is kept through death. This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks, one of the most visceral and fun experiences across multiplayer
cool.
signature content.
That'll help you there, Helen. So if you're getting a kill streak, say you need 10 kills to get like that helicopter, for example. In normal Call of Duty, if you got 8 and then died, you go back to 0. In this one, it lets you keep them through death. So say if I needed 10 kills and I got 9 and then died, I could come back and get one more kill and get my 10 kill helicopter.
Score streaks in Cold War can be used in all the classic ways.
Yeah, because then everyone gets a chance to use them.
Save your team to break up the pace of the game.
there's even more things in the sky then.
We've also tailored strategy into the system, as score streaks can often be neutralized with counter score streak. Now I'll pass it over to Sunny to share more about our operators and how they move in Black Ops Cold War.
That's pretty cool. You can get kill streaks and then you can get counter kill streaks.
Elites, covert, powerful. When you play as a Cold War operator, you won't just step into the boots of a highly trained precision instrument. Every movement will have a purpose. To increase the fidelity and feel of even the smallest elements, modelers, animators, and concept artists all work side by side, planning for every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario. Thanks to increased dynamic bone counts, we've been able to enhance the effects of physics and gravity on what you carry, from the weight of your gear, like pouches and grenades, to the way a wallet chain or rope sways as you sprint. Your entire operator will move more naturally than ever. Here's 4 specific ways movement has improved through new cutting-edge techniques in animation and programmatic movement. The first is sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start. You start with a little sprint, and then it slows down to normal speed. This lets you feel the momentum of like where you're going and where you're going to end up. We wanted to preserve the fluidity and fun of an operator's ability to slide. In Black Ops Cold War, when you slide, you start and end in a crouch position in a believable way. This allows 2-player movement states to function better as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace. Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise. Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk, but Ninja is no longer the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving. Lastly, we've incorporated a classic jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement mechanics is to ensure operators' actions are not just authentic, but intuitive. When you press a button or a key, you should always feel in control of your operator. And this system has been built to translate your decisions into dynamic movement more seamlessly than ever. The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
Wow.
Signature combat. It isn't just how a gun is shot, it's how that gun feels, how it sounds, how it's designed to create a combat experience. And combat isn't just about conflict, it's also movement. So the fluid ways in which your operators shift around the AO and carry the gear you outfit them in is just as important as the choices you give them. Choices like the overhauled creative class system, or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they're at the heart of Black Ops Cold War. And on that note, I'd like to introduce Miles, who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone. You've seen how we're pouring it all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone.
continuing and expanding the blockbuster Battle Royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution, with Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action. Cold War and Warzone will also share...
When did this start? It started about 50 odd minutes ago.
And item shop content. This interlinks Call of Duty in ways that evolve the Warzone experience while delivering jaw-dropping moments. So yeah, you can expect some surprises along the way. One surprise we're avoiding is the feeling of starting over. It's important that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items, which is why investment and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone. While these are two very big games, from the beginning they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both Warzone and Modern Warfare. We're collaborating with our studio partners across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that will immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War. That's multiple studios totally committed to continuing this new tradition of insanely fun...
The camera angles, yeah, I don't know why I keep swapping camera angles.
We can't wait for you to see how Verdansk and all of Call of Duty will evolve in the year ahead. But that sense of interconnectedness extends beyond just Warzone. That's why I'm excited to confirm that Black Ops Cold War will not only support cross-platform play and progression, but will also deliver cross-generation play to the game.
Cross-gen and cross-platform.
That's because Black Ops Cold War is, at its heart, a connected experience. And playing together on whatever platforms you prefer only
that's what the lobby will look like.
Cross-play and cross-progression.
That's mad, they're all like moving and realistic.
Next-generation systems across all modes. That won't be easy.
That looks
but
sick.
It's worth it to allow fans who have never had a chance to play together to squad up and deploy, no barriers between them. And with the Battle Pass system delivering a steady stream of post-launch content, Black Ops Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience, making it the deepest game in franchise history. Vaughn, where do we go next?
Yeah, Miles, on the subject of platforms, we've got a very special guest, Mark Fabino. Hey, what's up, Van? On behalf of Phoenix, we are extremely excited and proud to lead Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to battle as the lead PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of game development for the Call of Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC with DAX, including uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to improve features and customizable settings. One of the biggest improvements this year is that the Black Ops engine now runs on DirectX 12. This has led to a huge improvement in terms of performance and latency reduction. For players who prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership with NVIDIA to bring ray trace effects, performant accelerating deep learning super sampling, or DLSS, and REFLEX latency optimization technology. We will implement ray trace shadows and ambient occlusion to improve the quality of light shadow and sunlight shadow. This improves surface and contact detail and fixes problems associated with traditional shadow mapping techniques like aliasing, flickering, and disconnected shadows. Also, we will be implementing AI-powered DLSS, so players will be able to increase their frame rate while maintaining the visual quality of the game. For players looking for better responsiveness, we've integrated the REFLEX low latency technology to lower system latency. This combines both GPU and game optimization. We're also happy to announce that REFLEX will be coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the future. We have so much more to talk about, but right now I would like to hand it back to David Bamba. Bob?
We've declassified
He's
a whole lot
PC
today.
like specialist. He knows lots about NVIDIA.
Black Ops Cold War is here, and it's ushering in a new chapter of deniable
He's just a
operations
PC guy.
that are
He's in charge of
undeniably
NVIDIA
Call of Duty at its very best.
big PC stuff. It doesn't really matter to console people. Yeah,
You've
it's
seen
about
our
graphics and
team-wide
stuff like
commitment
that.
to storytelling, infusing the story and spirit of the Cold War narrative into everything we do, even in multiplayer. You've seen our emphasis on authenticity shine through every location, every weapon, every vehicle, every character. Each one telling a story we can't wait for you to uncover and experience. You've seen us challenge ourselves to not only innovate on classic game modes, but introduce a new generation
I'm looking forward to the new game modes. They sound
modes
sick.
like VIP Escort and Combined
They
Arms
sound well,
Domination.
though.
You'll see that duo play today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch, including new and limited time modes. No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love. Grounded and always realistic, you'll move fast and fluid. Feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new Creative Class and SCORESTREAKS systems give you even more of what you love, infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. WARZONE and Cold War. The events in one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never seen before. And Black Ops Cold War is not only a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should be the end of our show, but this wouldn't be a Black Ops multiplayer reveal without some Black Ops style mind games. We have talked a lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does, but for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences. In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam. This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that we loved about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity, and it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called Fireteams. You'll deploy into larger maps, play fast, pushing through multiplayer objectives and modes that demand quick thinking. The action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in. Enter Fireteam Dirty Bomb, one of the most unique game loops we've ever imagined. You and your team must search for uranium. Then, deliver that uranium to dirty bombs positioned around the map. Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive fallout as you navigate a toxic battlefield. Every decision you make impacts your survival rate and your success rate.
Whoa.
We can't wait to tell you even more about Fireteam Dirty
That
Bomb
sounds
and
sick.
the other Fireteam
So you're in a
modes
team
and
of
maps
4 land on a
weeks
map,
ahead.
and you've got to collect uranium to put into like nuclear bombs scattered around the map, and detonate them.
Let's play Black Ops Cold War.
That sounds sick. That's like a new. That's completely new. Yeah, this is the gameplay. Let's see what YouTubers have been secretly lying about being in the Black Ops loop of knowing what's going on ahead of time. Spoiler alert, I was one of those YouTubers. They contacted me. They said, Tom, play Black Ops Cold War. I said, no. I said, I want to share it with my community. So they were like, okay, fair enough. Hey. None of that. I like this Conor McGregor stuff.
Threat neutralized.
Notorious.
Special forces NATO has to offer.
You pay Conor
The world
McGregor
from turning
to like
to
have that
cinders, comrades. We work off the books.
It's not his exact music, but the notorious bit is the music he walks out to sometimes.
Today, we reshape the world.
We reshape the world! Oh, I can't wait to go to Miami. I've never been, but I'm looking forward to it. It looks fantastic.
Let them come.
Let them come. What? Sorry? Pardon?
That's what he said.
This is a family-friendly channel here. We don't tolerate that. Damn. So this is the trailer again. This is going to be the multiplayer YouTube trailer. We've seen all this before. This is the same stuff. I'm just going to do that for a second. I'm just going to mute the trailer. We've already seen this part. Just as a quick talking point, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't see any of the leaked, apparent bad gameplay that was leaked earlier this week. This looks fantastic. It looks like there's plenty of new stuff. I really loved playing Modern Warfare this year. I was worried they couldn't top it. And obviously without playing the beta in October, I can't say whether or not they have topped it or not. But from the gameplay alone, from how excited everyone seems to be talking in the studio, it looks like it's going to have plenty of new stuff. It looks like it's going to have plenty of exciting and interestingly new things in Call of Duty. And that's what you want to see. You want to see new, exciting, but you also want a little bit of nostalgia. I played Black Ops 1 not too long ago. We did a lovely stream of it on YouTube and on Twitch, and it looks fantastically similar to Black Ops 1, how the custom class came out and everything. I was 10 when Black Ops 1 came out, and now I'm nearly 20. I will nearly be 20 by the time this game comes out. So I'm just saying, 10 years of being a Call of Duty fan, and it's been a long road of good and bad games. But this one looks like it's learned its lesson from the past. It looks like it's learned from Modern Warfare. And now they're kind of trying to do the whose gun is bigger type thing. Like, Modern Warfare came back after a rough Call of Duty history. And they wiped the slate clean and was like, this is what we're bringing to the table. Everyone fell in love with Modern Warfare and Warzone. And Black Ops look like they're going to do the same. So let's see what new gameplay footage is going to get shown next.
Access to the open beta and instant access to the Woods operator pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Let's see, what's this? This is new. Hold on, is it zombies?
Oh, it's
zombies! Zombies!
That was a bit rare.
Zombies!
Oh, is that it?
That is not it.
It is.
No, it's not. Shut up! If that's it, I will kill you. No, it's not. It's not it. Zombies? We saw zombies!
You knew they were going to be in it, didn't you?
We didn't know they was going to show a teaser.
No, but you knew.
A goddamn zombie teaser. Jeez.
It's the same again.
I want to see what YouTubers have been behind the scenes. Zombies, man. Did you see the zombies? Helen, did you see the zombies?
I did.
Did you see the zombies?
I also saw the person was having a pistol.
Yeah, big crowd zombies.
Big crowd of zombies with just a pistol.
Big crowd of zombies.
Welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War
Big zombies.
multiplayer reveal. The Dust and Prayer just gave us our first look into the details around the next generation of global combat for Cold War multiplayer. So thank you, team.
We are pumped to start showcasing all the different deniable operations and signature combat experiences they've been talking about. This right here is where we step into the awesome chaos of multiplayer, and wow, does what they've got on tap this year look good.
We're going live with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, bringing you action from dozens of top creators and CDL pros from across the planet, from their homes to our studio to you in a way and scale we've never done before. Each one of them is about to deep dive into the game, and we'll be jumping on board with them to get you all the action from their point of view.
Right here is the place where we're giving you the goods. Core 6v6 style Black Ops modes like TDM, Kill Confirmed, and Domination.
And we're about to wreak some havoc in brand new modes like Combined Arms, which just happens to include the vehicle-fueled warfare we gave you a little taste test of earlier. This unprecedented worldwide reveal also means that you're about to get your first good look at the highly competitive VIP Escort mode.
And as a bonus for everyone watching this stream, we'll also talk about how Treyarch is approaching free post-launch content for Black Ops Cold War, as well as how they've optimized multiplayer for PlayStation 5.
This sounds awesome! Okay, are you ready?
Holy shit, yes, I am ready!
That was
Let's
too
do this.
That was like me when I saw a Bakewell tart in the fridge.
I'm Nameless, and I'm here to make sure that you guys don't miss any of the crazy moments that we have throughout today. We have some of the top streamers from around the entire world itching to play Cold War, and we're going to be kicking it off here very soon. These guys have been streaming. These are your favorite guys playing
call him
different games that we've had over the years.
That's his name.
Some of them
Honey
on the
Bun.
screen right now.
we're going to have some of the guys that I've been loving to play with and watching for years. Bobby Paul Gaming,
I don't know any of these.
Cat Conti, Cat Gun, Legion. You know these guys from YouTube, from Twitch, from all over the world. One of my
No Jay! No Jay!
Noah J, Sean J Gaming, and also Marksman. I can't wait to watch these guys drop in our Armada. Symphony, Tim the Tatman, hopefully he can stay on the map, and also Try Max. It's going to be an incredible day. We also have many more, as well as some of our CDL pros that are going to be all participating today. And now, let's take a look at what these guys are going to be starting off with. We have 12 versus 12 combined arms domination on Armada. This is the first map ever.
Oh wait, so these streamers are playing live right now, playing Call of Duty Cold War.
Yes, for the commentary, myself and Big Merc. How you doing, buddy?
How long is this show on for?
Obviously, we love revealing these things, and while I cannot wait to jump into the gameplay, the trailers, they just look so darn good.
Yeah, it's like death taxes, and we know we've got a new Call of Duty every year, and I'm excited to get into this and look at all, the new modes, the new vehicles, all the stuff we're going to touch on, whether it's for casual player or competitive player. We're going to go through all the cool features this game has. We've obviously had some eyes on with it, seen some of the players playing it, looked at some of the internal stuff, and it's just really cool, like the passion and excitement. Well, you saw from all the devs, everybody's ready to get this game out there for people to play.
Yeah, just so many new things that
There he is.
There's Noah J.
So many new
he's playing it.
Nameless was saying this map entirely on water. There's vehicles you can take around the map. You can play on the boats. There's going to be 5 different zones.
He's playing it right now.
What's he not watching this then?
And well, there's just so many different ways to play the map.
No, I can't.
Kick it off with Noah J, the Easter egg man himself. He has been popping off lately. It's awesome to see his success. And obviously, a very talented Call of Duty player in his own right. We'll see if he can hit with the sniper. Just taking a look at our good buddy Bud Dogs in there, Jericho.
Well, yeah, he's live.
We've got a full laundry list of just popular streamers going off as Noah J hitting shots.
And just right away, you look at this map, you look at this gameplay, and doesn't it just look like Treyarch? The color palette pops out. You have so many different attachments that we're going with. You see the kill feed. You have the traditional Black Ops mini map. Man, I just love Treyarch.
No, yeah, I love the minimaps. So the first things we noticed when you took a look at the new title coming out this year, but Noah, as you'll see in pubs more often than not, he's set up in a power position, snipe in hand, just looking to drop numbers. But yeah, I mean, he's been around for so long, comfortable with every dev, every title, as he's experienced everything Call of Duty has to offer. But yeah, it's what Nameless was saying. Just this is like the first map that's completely on water. You already see SCORESTREAKS coming in. So that was a attack chopper in as he is just dominating the other team, but still a tight race in the score department.
Yeah, I mean, his first clip when he first tweeted out, I was watching this. You guys were introing it. You know, we were going through the devs, and he goes, "Sniping is back." Noah's so excited. You see the zip line coming through from ship to ship. It just looks so smooth. Chaos in the air. The attack chopper is going down, and his team with a slight little lead.
Let's see if he can keep it rolling. It's been one heck of a life for him. You know how much he loves to operate with that sniper in hand. He's got the shotgun for close range. A reminder, this is combined arms domination, 12v12. And we're going to be showing a wide range of stuff today, right? We're going to have some 6v6, 12v12, showing different maps, from your 3-lane maps to your more open kind of sandbox maps as well. There's something for every player in this title, and we'll progress through that over the course of the next 2 hours or so. But just excited to see the new twists on gameplay that Treyarch have to provide. Obviously, we love working with them, and the gameplay they've come up with throughout their cycles has just been insane.
Yeah, and something to notice today when we're going through domination, something that's a little bit new compared to past Call of Duty titles. It's not just one flag. It's more of an area that you're really going to be capturing. It's going to create more of I think, a combat dynamic around those zones.
I think this is going to be the rest of the show now, where they just sit and they just talk, and they just show footage of other streamers. And I don't want to, I don't want to get in trouble for showing other streamers content. I don't know if you're allowed to keep doing it. Oh, Jericho! Oh, I love Jericho. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but like, it's on the live stream, the Call of Duty live stream.
Jericho, maybe not the most talented player in the entire world,
But you know what? He's handsome. He's one of the most entertaining streamers in the world, and I love Jericho. That guy's a beast.
He loves to have fun, and that's what's important. You know, he's trying to show off.
I love Jericho. Jericho is an absolute legend.
Talking a little bit. I mean, they've had some experiences. Well, this is Sky's one of the CDL pros. He was an MVP candidate for us, but here you go. You see him taking a boat, trying to capture this A zone, and
Yeah, I just want to mute what's happening right now in this stream because I don't want to just take away from like these guys who are doing their streaming and their gaming. They're doing an awesome job. The stream's been going for 1 hour 9. I don't know how long the rest of this will be. Personally, I think it will just be the majority of it now will just literally be footage of other streamers. So I would just recommend go and watch these other streamers play live on Twitch. Tim the Tapman, Jericho, NoJ, and dozens of others are going to be playing it live over on Twitch. Obviously, I'll be playing it as soon as I can get my hands on it. In October, I think we're going to get the public beta. I'm really excited with what I saw. I don't know about how Helen's feeling. How do you rate it out of 10? Numerically, what would you rate the whole experience out of 10? Do you think it rivals Modern Warfare in your opinion? Bearing in mind, this is like Modern Warfare was like your first baby, really. It was your first big baby. You prefer Modern Warfare so far? Yeah. We've not played it. We don't have a clue how it's going to play. No. We don't have a clue how it's going to look on our screens. Personally, while we're playing it, we don't know how it's going to look. We're going to have to wait and see. But as of right now, what would you rate it out of 10?
7.
A 7. A 7's high without playing. That's good. Without playing, I'd probably be a little bit more generous and give it an 8. Give it an 8 so far. But I am really looking forward to October when we can get our hands on the full open beta. But yeah, I don't want to waste any of your guys' time today. I don't want to show the rest of this, other content, people's doing other content and things like that. This is Tim the Tapman at the minute playing. But yeah, I highly recommend go and watch these streamers. Go and watch these guys play it. I'll be doing the same. Probably. I don't really like watching other people's gameplay too much unless it's like something crazy. But I just recommend you guys. I recommend you guys go and do it. I prefer to like sit down and play it myself. But that's just an opinion. I want to make some breakdown videos on this live stream and break down some key moments of what we saw. I'm excited a lot about. Obviously, the campaign looks phenomenal. I love the Call of Duty campaign. The multiplayer looks very dynamic, a lot more dynamic than the first ever anticipated. I kind of assumed it was going to just go back to its roots of normal Black Ops multiplayer, but it clearly looks like it's not doing that. It clearly looks like it's going to take a second, to consider doing something different, and it's gone with the different options, and I do appreciate that a lot. I do think it's going to take a new turn, and that's going to be very interesting to see how it does. I want to know your thoughts down below in the comments, obviously, of this live stream and in future videos. I have got a Call of Duty Cold War playlist on my channel. Playlist of Call of Duty Cold War on my channel that I'm going to be uploading Call of Duty Cold War videos to. And we can use that for the open beta. We can use that for discussion videos and breakdown videos of different elements. I'm going to do a video probably about the guns. I'm going to probably do a video about the overall multiplayer. I feel like it was a bit overwhelming. I really loved the presentation. I thought the presentation was fantastic from the team at Treyarch. But with the fast-changing camera angles and the music, the dubstep in the background and things like that, like I felt like it was a little bit overwhelming at times, a little bit too overwhelming to take everything in. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to take some time to really look at what we saw, break it down and do like some smaller videos, breaking everything apart for you guys so we can sit and talk about it a little bit easier. This guy's stream just collapsed. So that's always a sad time when you get a stream collapsing. But Call of Duty Cold War is now available to watch on Twitch live and also watch other content creators who've been in the loop and been shown God knows how much of this game before we got a chance to look at it. But I love it because I'm looking at it at the same time as my subscribers are looking at it. And I like watching everything with you guys in the moment because it's pretty awesome. I love zombies. The zombies teaser was brief. If it was a blink and you'll miss it type moment, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm going to milk the hell out of it talking about that clip. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and stuff down in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. As and when we hit that will be phenomenal. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye from Helen.
Bye.
And goodbye from myself. Have a great day. Stay safe with everything going on. And let's see what Call of Duty has to offer in the near future. Peace out.